So, by far, one of the hardest things to do is to flesh out the elevations. Um, you will start off with a Revit floor plan that will look like it's just a big mass. Not very different from this. This actually was done by hand, but I think this kind of helps to um, see what happens because you're going to lay out your walls and you're going to create everything in Revit, and it's going to look like a big block. Not unsimilar to what this looks like. The difference is this obviously then once the spaces were laid out, um, there were adjustments made to the floor plan to create more interesting visual elevations. And so there's a popular saying, form follows function, and that's true. But sometimes you make changes to the form or to the function that are not detrimental to the function. Meaning, does a bedroom in this case that is rotated 45 degrees to be at an angle to the living room, does that change the function of the bedroom? Likely not. I mean, it just depends on what you do, of course, right? That's always the answer, but likely not. And so here with Fisher House, which Louis Kahn is a very famous architect, um, he was part of the whole Bauhaus movement. He took the blocks, but then he broke them apart and rotated one 45 degrees to the other. And while in plan that may not, and in elevation, that may not look like it's worth the trouble, when you see it here at the top in perspective, which is the beauty of working with building information management systems, BIM, like Revit, rather than doing everything flat. AutoCAD, all we did was flat drawings, and I got to tell you, it was a headache in the beginning when we did just flat drawings, and then when we began working with models, it completely changed everything. And so here you can see just the beauty of these two squares, cubes, right? He just extracted them into cubes, one being rotated at an angle to the other, and how much that changes the exterior in perspective. And it's not much in elevation, but it is absolutely beautiful in perspective. All right, let's look at another one. Here we go. Sorry. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'll have to do this another video. I can't change my window.